Welcome back to Joe Stunner Boxing. I don't want to sort of belabor this so-called controversy with the low blow, the Usyk Dubois low blow, but there was a very interesting article by James Ali Bashir in this week's Boxing News. And as we know in life, the people who are the most honest are usually the biggest ones worth bothering with, the most important ones, the ones that are going to give it to you straight. Now, this is what, and I'm going to read you a couple of sections from this article because it's very interesting. This is Bashir, James Ali Bashir, who was in Daniel Dubois' corner, the former trainer of Oleksandr Usyk. And after the fight, he had this to say. This is what he's written. He said, let me find the right place. Dubois started falling apart after the altercation about the low blow. He started mentally falling apart, dropping his hands, getting hit with the jab, wasn't staying outside the lead right foot of Usyk, staying right in a straight line, getting hit with the jab, clean right hands. Mentally, he started falling apart. The punch in round 5 could have been considered as legal as it could have been considered illegal, depending on who you ask. I can see the other side of the argument. Everybody has an agenda. I don't want to lose a lot of sleep about it. Move on to the next time. Learn from it. Okay? Now he then goes on to say, let me see if I can find the right place. Right, it wasn't good for Daniel because mentally, he's talking about the low blow. It wasn't good for Daniel because mentally I think he kind of gave up a little bit. He started getting hit with good punches, backed up, standing in a straight line. He wasn't getting outside that left hand. He stayed right on the line where he could throw the left hand, exactly the thing that we taught him not to do. He can't let anger and emotion get in the way of progress. He's got to stay cool and follow the game plan. Don was talking to him in the corner between rounds, Don Charles, of course, and Daniel was looking, and Don said, "Hey, you listening to me?" He was even distracted then, Daniel. He was looking out in space at the crowd, looking for his father. He was distracted. He always looks for his dad, even in training camp. Now, I think that considering James Ali Bashir was in Daniel Dubois' corner, we can consider that to be a very honest assessment of what happened. And this is one man who's clearly not for sale, and they're the ones that matter. Again, if you're not for sale, if your morals, your scruples, your ethics aren't for sale, you're normally the sort of person who's worth bothering with. And clearly James Ali Bashir, who's no spring chicken, is an older gentleman, he is worth bothering with. He is someone who, you may not agree with him, but you know that you're getting a straight talker. And considering that, Dubois himself, who's being almost led on a lead by Warren and to a lesser extent Don Charles, feigning outrage and, repeating the party line, I think we can safely say James Ali Bashir probably won't be back in Daniel Dubois' camp anytime soon. But this to me is the foundation for any kind of improvement, the foundation for any kind of progress, any kind of evolution. You've got to be honest. And it's not that, again, I've made a couple of videos about this now, but it's not about, I'm not saying that anyone who thinks it was a legal blow is an idiot and, and what they're talking about. I'm just disagreeing with you. I don't agree with you. I think I can make a compelling argument, as many have done, regarding the punch being low. I'm not going to rehash that particular point, but you know what I mean. But if you're honest about it, then you can build on that. You can take personal responsibility, and I really think that Daniel Dubois would far benefit more from people saying to him, look, even if they think it was a legitimate blow, look, it wasn't your day. There was a controversy. I personally think, you won the fight by a legitimate blow, but we'll put it to bed. Let's move on. A cool head, like James Ali Bashir said. You need a cool head in there. You don't need to be, but you're going to fall apart mentally if you have a meltdown. That's what meltdown means. And if you're having a meltdown and you're the trainer or you're the promoter, what do you think the fighter's going to feel like? So I just wanted to read that to you. And I know this we're belabouring the point. Like I say, it's going on and on about it. But I just thought that was really interesting from a man from Usyk's corner, who will no doubt not be invited back, but who seems to have given an honest assessment of what went on. I think we can safely say that that's an honest guy right there. Anyway, comments below if you've got any others. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Really appreciate it if you could subscribe to the channel. Build up Joe Stunner Boxing. Hit the like button, and thanks for your time as always. Speak again soon. Bye for now.